All right, so here's the world beater, Khamzat Chimaev, wicked relevant in 2 divisions. Every time he sees you, he tries to take you down. Gotta think he's gonna try to wrestle here tonight.
That's exactly what he does, right? He wants to impose himself on his opponents. He wants to show his dominance when he's inside the octagon, whether it's on the ground in the grappling, as we saw in Kevin Holland, or whether it's him striking, as we have seen in the beginning of his UFC career. He has all the skills, but it's the mindset of Khamzat Chimaev that separates him from most fighters in both weight classes that he competes in.
And with respect to Conor McGregor and everybody else, I'm not sure that any athlete has ever taken this sport by storm quite the way Chimaev did back in 2020. Let's see how he fares in another big spot tonight. Khamzat Chimaev. He has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. Well, South Africa is on the world mixed martial arts map, largely courtesy of the elite middleweight Dricus Du Plessis. And he got a lot of respect from his peers after beating Robert Whittaker at UFC 290. You had to look far and wide for any of his fellow fighters to be picking Du Plessis going into that fight. And not only did he beat Whittaker, he bludgeoned him and got him out of there by TKO in round 2. That laid the foundation for a title fight for Dricus Du Plessis. This man is a physical force, hardened by his upbringing in South Africa. Excited to see what he can do with the opportunity tonight, DC. Sold out Etihad Arena here in Abu Dhabi, UAE. All right, now our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. For the undisputed UFC Middleweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Khamzat Chimaev. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Dricus Du Plessis.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, one of the best middleweights in the world at present, Dricus Du Plessis, prioritizing a fast start tonight as we get underway in round 1. Not as though he's been a fighter who historically plays with his food at times, but Du Plessis doesn't want to give his opponent any window for optimism nor confidence. As such, he felt like his jab was going to lead the dance, and eventually his right hand would close the show. Du Plessis in half guard.
Oh, right into mount.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Good movement on the ground here defensively by Du Plessis.
All right, let's go. Let's get those hands going.
What a great job getting that kick to the target.
Nice crack there.
Blocks that hard punch.
Just misses with the straight left hand.
Guillotine jump.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. There it is. Now he's running out. Yep, got to be very careful there. sliding back out.
Back to his feet.
Another takedown lands.
Chimaev's in half guard. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions. Changing the position. He's in the mount.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Oh, the ground and pound is there.
This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
Another ground and pound strike lands. Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots.
He needs to shove the knees. Get his opponent's knee off of his belly so he can get to his feet.
Chimaev getting worked here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Listen, I need you to stay a little bit more active, a little bit more movement. Keep that head moving. I need you to get behind that jab and start.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready? You ready?
Second round underway. Nice jab by Khamzat Chimaev. Shooting for the takedown here.
Nice block.
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. In the half guard, getting the mount here.
Oh!
He did a great job of reversing the position, using the opening that his opponent gave him to shut him off and get back up.
Oh, the Superman punch lands. Well, not much setup behind it. The right hook misses. And they separate after exiting the clinch. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's no.
Looks like he might attempt the guillotine now. Oh, he's in trouble. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Khamzat Chimaev. All right, side control now.
Oh, nice. You have to be so well-rounded once you get to the top of these divisions. You cannot just be a knockout guy. You got to be able to change it up if you find yourself in this situation that he's in right now.
That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Oh.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two.
And he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Du Plessis in half guard. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. All right, close guard now.
He's gonna attack armbar here.
Oh, he's got the arm in tight. Arm still not out of harm's way yet.
Look at all the pressure on the arm.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, let us show you all that was done in terms of the damage in that previous round. He has got a huge gash on his cheek.
I mean, there was that shot right there. That one landed and opened him up. What a nasty combination thrown by his opponent. But this cut now is another issue to deal with. He's got one of the best fighters in front of him, and he's dealing with this cut on the cheek.
Oh, he blocked that punch. Nicely done defensively. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh, just missed on the overhand right. Du Plessis gets connected on it fiercely there by that overhand. Takedown defense is there.
Great timing on that double leg. Armbar.
Ooh, that submission looks tight. That arm's still in trouble. Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up.
Good work, guys. Come on.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. So we have crossed the midpoint in this one. Oh, great ground shot there, and that one opened him up.
Nice guillotine attempt here.
Oh, that guillotine is officially tight. You gotta be kidding me, he's out.
Oh, he puts his knee on belly.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there.
Chimaev's going for the sub here. Oh, he's got that arm in tight, DC. All right, so now going to position over submission as he bails on the sub. Final seconds here. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
All right, sit down, sit down. Don't worry about the cut, you're fine. It's a little bit of blood, not a big deal, not gonna stop the fight. I don't even want you thinking about that. Refocus, let's get our mind right.
All right, so there's the end of the round. It had a little bit of everything and nearly a finish due to a submission.
But you see, when you're on the ground with him, you're in danger.
Yeah.
You're constantly under attack. There is no place to rest. Where you can rest with most guys, you got to be very aware against this guy, or he's going to catch you in something that you can't get out of.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our 4th round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you got to change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
tonight. Good work here by Chimaev. Oh, look at that high-level grappling as the fighter reverses position and attains a dominant position.
Now he's going full mount. He's got to be careful here.
Oh, big elbow. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Well, now that cut in the eye area, Daniel, becoming a major storyline. He's got to be careful.
He's got to be very careful. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique. Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Dricus Du Plessis. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Du Plessis is able to make a nice transition there back into side control.
This is a terrible position.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Du Plessis.
Oh, right into mount.
Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Chimaev's in half guard now. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Du Plessis right back to the full mount.
This is where he wants to be.
Final seconds of round 4. Horn sounds for the end of round 4.
All right, deep breath, deep breath. Great. Last round coming up. You got 5 minutes. I want you to go out there and finish this fight.
All right, so the takedown's the big storyline in that previous round. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and got to be pretty discouraging to get grounded that many times in one round.
Oh, it's so discouraging because all you want to do is let your offense go, but every time you're getting dragged to the floor constantly, you're starting to get fatigued. He's starting to wear on you. Let's see what type of effect it takes on his offensive approach as the next round starts. That will land it, yep.
And there's a takedown attempt. Du Plessis gets caught by that straight punch there.
Over and over, this guy's getting hit right in his face.
Oh, looked like he might have a second hook right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad. Oh, nice level change.
Chimaev's in half guard. Close guard. Chimaev's back in half guard.
Look at that, going into the armbar.
Looks to me like he's got that submission close.
Starting to get deep. Looks like he's going to get the finish.
Oh, so how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You got to make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission.
He's going for the rear naked choke now. Oh, that rear naked choke looks tight. Oh, he postures up in a big head strike by Khamzat Chimaev. So that cut continues to get more severe with every passing moment of the fight.
Every moment. You know, when you get cut in a fight, you expect for it to worsen because you're not going to not get hit anymore. Right now, he's got to do something to try to limit the damage. Otherwise, it's going to get real bad.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Chimaev.
He let him step over to the crucifix.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Chimaev's back to the side control now.
There it is. Now he's running him out.
Setting up a sub here. Ooh, arm triangles in tight.
It's getting in very tight. Good job by the champ there.
This works.
Sliding back out.
Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the field.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spend a lot of energy on the ground. And these guys are going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
And that will do it. I mean, you gotta be kidding me. Everybody here inside this arena digesting what they just saw. That is not a TKO, folks. That is a clean knockout result tonight.
I mean, just wow. What a performance by this young man, knocking his opponent out with a single shot like that.
Bruce Buffer to wrap it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 53 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Dricus Du Plessis.
And still the king of the 180.